Hashtag CrossFit family. No excuses.
Hashtag take time to explore this beautiful world.
Hashtag Moose is a happy boy.
Hashtag stay fit.
Hashtag first round draft pick babies.
Hashtag throwing up on a plane.
Hashtag go Mavs!
1, go.
Hashtag don't kill Cliff in the first year.
Hashtag games. Hashtag what rep are you on? Hashtag how you do anything is how you do everything.
Hashtag process.
Hashtag there's still time.
Hashtag all day, every day.
Hashtag I don't want to die.
Hashtag we love you.
Hashtag don't forget to put the seat down. Hashtag who did win the paleo challenge. Hashtag have a super great wedding. Sorry we can't be there, but I'm sure we'll see lots of pictures.
Springston, Hodge Springston, hashtag, what the hell's a hashtag? Who made up this hashtag crap? What are you talking about? It's a number sign. It's not a hashtag. It's a number sign or a pound sign, not a hashtag.
Hashtag Randy Rogers concerts.
Hashtag cool hand Luke.
Hashtag it's a wonderful life.
Hashtag hair whips and shoulder shrugs.
Hashtag more grandkids.
Hashtag oh no you didn't.
Hashtag welcome to Texas. Oh.
Hashtag Meghan dances for real.
Hashtag the old ball and chain.
Hashtag grandchildren.
3. Hashtag
Hashtag never ever go to bed angry.
Hashtag anniversary twins.
Stop in the name of love.
Hashtag stop, collaborate, and listen.
Stop. It's hammer time.
Hashtag Cesar BBI.
Enough with the hashtags.
Hey, Cliff J, let me tell you a little more about marriage and cool hand Luke. That's right. Hashtag cool hand Luke. You know, after you say I do, you're only gonna have to answer to one person. That's right, Cliff. You know who it is. The woman with no eyes.
Hashtag she'll be coming around the mountain. Hashtag welcome to Texas. Oh.
What? Cheese. Say cheese. Hashtag hang on, let me get on my TV.
Hashtag when drinking wine you must talk British.
Hashtag
Hashtag as I told Blake, good luck.
Hashtag fitness trainers for life.
go.
Hashtag Turner.
Hashtag Springston.
Hashtag baby fee.
Hashtag hopefully it's not raining on your wedding day.
2, 3.
Go.
Hashtag love and respect.
Hashtag fall.
Hashtag cook with love.
Hashtag we put a ring on it.
Congratulations, Meghan and Cliff.
Hashtag Little Mermaid.
Hashtag Walker, Texas Ranger.
Hashtag couple that works out together.
Stays together.
Hashtag named after Clifford.
Hashtag happy wife, happy life.
Hashtag Tabitha. Hashtag backup boyfriend. George Strait says it best. Hashtag I cross my heart.
Hashtag little dogs rule.
Hashtag
Hashtag Clifford the big red dog.
Go.
Hashtag where's my new cousin?
Hashtag world's fittest couple.
Hashtag kissing don't last, cooking do.
Hashtag hang on, let me get on my tippy toe.
Go.
Hashtag don't fall off the cliff.
Hashtag keep calm and marry on.
Hashtag tall blondes have more fun.
Hashtag you guys should be in a magazine.
Hashtag models.
Hashtag Kumanina.
Hashtag remember, Cliff, sometimes nothing's a pretty cool hand.
Hashtag wall.
Hashtag CrossFit Edson.
Hashtag is that a ghost?
Hashtag hope Meghan's handy. Hashtag gym construction. Hashtag Cliff battery replacement.
Kissing don't last, cooking do.
Hashtag Springston Grand Slam Mountain Wedding.
Hashtag DMD getting married.
1.
Hashtag learn how to dance. Okay.
Always take your husband to the doctor when his face swells. Hashtag
Go.
Hashtag thank you for having the wedding. 30 miles, 30 hours from my house. Very accessible. Hashtag appreciate it.
Hashtag ain't no going back.
Hashtag go hogs. Hashtag tallest couple ever. Hashtag model status.
Ready, go.
Hashtag
fairy tale. 1, 2, 3, go.
Hashtag this is how you do the laughing poop face.
Hashtag Cliff, you're a lot taller than me. Hashtag you know that drives me crazy. Hashtag your new wife is also taller than me. Hashtag I think your kids are going to be taller than mine. Hashtag happy wedding day.
Hashtag travel as much as you can before baby.
Hashtag ashes.
Hashtag